Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 22 of the Unoriginal Screenplay. We're getting there, guys. We're getting to a year. We've almost been doing it for a year, right?
Yeah,
Like,
April
it stops
1st.
April 1st. So well done, guys, and thank you anyone who's still watching. We're trying, and we hope we give you a good episode today. The big news, I'm going to jump straight into it because it is big news. We had the Super Bowl last night / this morning. So many trailers, so many cool trailers, and I don't know about you, but I've watched the Deadpool 3 trailer for about 3 hours consecutively with no shame. It's so good. So I want to jump in and just hear your relationship with the Deadpool movies, if you like them, and how you felt about the trailer. I'll go to Connor because he's smiling the most.
I think Harvey's the person to start with on
I
this.
think Connor's the perfect person to start this personally. Yeah.
Well, at least I've seen all of the Deadpool movies.
Who's not seen Deadpool 2?
Who's not seen Deadpool 2?
Have a
Who
guess.
hasn't
Who's
seen
not seen
Deadpool
Deadpool 2?
The better Deadpool.
I
don't know about that.
That's a
Kai,
bold
I need
claim.
to-
It's a
And
better
yeah,
Deadpool
You
movie.
need to cast your mind back, Kai. When me, you, and Connor did that 1 week where we were like, let's all like make a TikTok, which is like someone watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Someone
well,
watched I watched
me.
Deadpool. That was the time I watched Deadpool 1. Never watched Deadpool 2. Yeah,
So good.
it's rough. I do want to watch it though. I probably missed quite a few of the like the smaller. I don't know what. I'm sure there was like hidden details and stuff in that Deadpool trailer that I didn't quite grasp, but it still looked really good. And yeah, I'm still excited for it considering Marvel's not got a lot coming out this year.
Basically, all of the characters in the opening scene is what you mean by hidden details. that you didn't
I knew a
understand.
couple. I knew a couple of them from
Some of them
my-
are in the first one as well.
from my limited experience, but yeah.
Not the best cameo in that though. Not the best reappearance, and you won't understand why. Well,
No.
I guess it's Ted Lasso, but he's
I
the
like
goat.
Brad Pitt's character appearing. You guys will understand that reference.
I
Harvey
do
won't.
understand that. Harvey, that's a good reference when you watch the movie.
Yeah, lovely.
But no, I genuinely do think Deadpool 2 is better than Deadpool 1. And I've always thought that.
Well, that's good at least.
I'll be
Gives me
rewatching Deadpool 2 tomorrow. And I think that opinion will stand. I don't know why. I haven't I don't want to say more fun, but I think the story just is a bit better. I don't know. They're both great. They're both 4.5 stars for me. Kai, what do you think of the trailer?
I really liked it. Yeah, I'm really excited. I was never on like the. People were worried that Disney were going to ruin Deadpool. I was never concerned, and I think this trailer just continues to prove that you don't need to be concerned. Like, it's Ryan Reynolds is involved. Like, they're not gonna mess it up. I don't think he'd do it or sign up for it if they were gonna make a bad movie. Flashbacks to X-Men Origins Wolverine.
No comment. But
yeah, it's exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You're not missing much. Don't watch it.
Yeah, you don't need to watch all the Fox
Yeah,
stuff.
don't ask me anything about that. Don't tell me anything. Sorry, I can't even speak. Don't ask me anything about 20th Century Fox, Marvel.
Anything out of the
Just down.
MCU.
I'll probably
Yeah.
do a
No,
rewatch of that.
Like,
It's going to be part of the MCU soon. You should probably watch them.
I know. Yeah, I know enough about like the Spider-Verse and stuff like that, but that's about it. That's as far as my Marvel knowledge goes outside of the MCU.
Oh no. Yeah, maybe watch them, I guess, because there's again a few cameos in
I'm
the
planning to.
trailer.
As soon as I finish my DreamWorks watch through, I'm kickstarting the.
Wait, so have you seen any Hugh Jackman Wolverine movies?
No.
Have you ever seen him as Wolverine?
In clips.
Oh, this is a big journey.
Right. I'm just going to say this right now, okay? I knew all of this was going to come out in this podcast episode, and there was nothing I could avoid it because all of us were here.
Been for 20 years. What's happened?
I don't know. The thing is, I never watched movies before A level, so I've only been watching movies for the last 4 years, pretty much. Like, cut me some slack. I've been trying. I'm watching like 2 a day at this point. I'm trying.
I think you've just been off DreamWorks for a little bit, just so you can get to Logan.
I need to watch Madagascar 3. That's important.
No one has ever
that
said
one is
that
important.
sentence. No one has ever said, I need to watch Madagascar 3 over any Hugh Jackman Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say yes. Madagascar 3 is the best Madagascar.
We're not getting onto Madagascar, but I will say it's better than Origins Wolverine, so I'll give it that. But I'll go back to what Kai said, the whole Disney ruining it. I'm so glad they set the tone early in that trailer to know like
Mhm.
this is the same Deadpool. It'll have the gore, it'll have like the language. It's gonna still be fun. It's not gonna they're not gonna strip it down for Disney. I've seen some people who aren't loving it, maybe because film Twitter sucks sometimes, and people who think like the jokes aren't funny, the fourth wall breaks aren't funny. Even Marvel fans are like, well, the MCU was never in trouble. We didn't need him to call himself the Marvel Jesus. But
The MCU was never in trouble. Did they
yeah,
watch
MCU's
any
been in trouble for
MCU
a
film
while.
after Endgame?
yeah. Some things I do agree with though is people saying like this looks like the best thing Marvel have done in years when we literally had Guardians 3 last year.
I mean, like they say that about every single Marvel movie. Like it's the same. Like I know it's a running joke on Twitter, but everyone jokes about it and then repeats the same thing they say every time a Marvel trailer comes out, which
Mm,
is it's going to be the best movie ever. And then it comes out and everyone goes, "Yeah, it was all right." And then
yeah.
I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen with this. And Guardians happened last year, and that was a really good movie. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I think Guardians 3 is definitely the best thing to come out of Marvel after Endgame, and then I think No
Mhm.
Way Home probably after that one. Um,
As far as MCU stuff, I'd say Guardians, then No Way Home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any. I mean, maybe one of the shows. I really like Miss Marvel. I really like Moon Knight, but they have their weaknesses, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I even like Eternals and Multiverse of Madness. I like those movies. And I like Loki a lot. So I
Oh
think
yeah,
there's some
Loki
good
as well. I
stuff.
guess is quite popular, isn't it?
Yeah. Connor, what are your thoughts on the trailer? Because you've done a few videos now.
I think it looks good. Yeah, I think the trailer looks very good. I've heard theories about I don't want to say his name wrong. Daniel Radcliffe coming back, or not
Oh, I
coming
did
back,
see
but
that. Yeah.
as
Mm,
Wolverine,
yeah.
which would be cool. And like I've also seen a theory off of that like there could be a fight between like Deadpool and the Hulk and stuff, which there'll be cool references if they do that. But I don't know how they'll kind of go around it. And it'd be cool if it's like a multiversal thing, so then they can just like kill off characters and it not actually affect the timeline. Um, I like the self-aware aspect of it though. I like that they're keeping that, and especially towards Disney.
Yeah.
That
And I
was
think,
funny.
yeah, for sure. I mean, I think you can see in the little clips they show us the crossover to the MCU stuff. And I do think Hulk's going to be in it. I think one of the
Mhm.
snapshots is him in Hulk's bed in Ragnarok.
Yes,
So
I've
that would
seen
be
that.
pretty cool if Hulk rocks up then. Uh,
I mean, there's the scenes of him in the forest in the snow. That's Age
Age
of
of
Ultron.
Ultron's one,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like they're going to go down the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe route, and he might actually just end up throughout Marvel movies just taking them out as he goes.
Yeah. Well, I've seen people say the opposite, saying like he's trying to save certain people. So I've seen people say he might go to that to try save Quicksilver and then bring him somewhere.
Oh,
I
I
don't know.
hope not. I hope that's not
Hey,
the
I'd love
case.
to see
Keep him dead.
Quicksilver save.
Yeah, but like
No.
just do it differently. Like let's not do that because everyone's gonna be like, "Well, Tony Stark's coming back and Iron Man's gonna be in Secret Wars," and I'm not doing it again.
That's a
I'm
good
not here.
point. Yeah.
Iron Man could be in Secret Wars. Who knows? That was the big thing everyone picked up on the Secret Wars
Mhm.
Comic
comic
book.
book.
Comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're
Even
gonna.
I got that one.
There
I
you
got
go.
that.
There you go.
There
I
you
don't know
go.
how they're gonna
Something.
link that in the movie, but I
It's
reckon.
not.
Can I?
Yeah, I reckon
It's
we'll just see it
Deadpool.
there.
It's Deadpool. He's not. It's not going to be a reference to anything. It's going to be him taking the piss out of something. Like,
It's gonna be
Can
great.
I ask one thing?
Mhm.
Obviously, it's called Deadpool and Wolverine or whatever like that. But with my limited Wolverine knowledge, doesn't he like die in Logan?
they've addressed it.
They
Don't
addressed
worry.
that? Okay,
You're all
cool.
good.
I
You're all
I
good.
completely missed that then. I was thinking like, how's he back?
Logan's set in the future. This is pre-Logan.
That's fine then. Yeah, cool.
Who knows? To be honest, they did explain it,
I
but
mean, they very easily could just say, "Oh, he's just from another universe." Like
yeah,
simple as because he's wearing the suit that he's never worn before. Like it seems I can't imagine Logan's Wolverine wearing that outfit at any point. You know.
yeah. I mean, timeline-wise, it's tricky because obviously the TVA's there, and I think with what was accomplished at the end of Loki, the TVA shouldn't still be operating as it was. So I'm interested to see at what point the TVA's at.
Or maybe that's why
Uh,
they're hunting him down. Maybe they bring him in to do something, and then it goes wrong. Like he works it out, and then
yeah,
like the little rogue section they have just goes after him.
I mean, it looks like a lot of the fight scenes are also in the place where everyone gets pruned in
Mhm.
Loki. Because what's that big purple thing called? Because you sort of see it a little bit. Um,
Purple thing?
yeah, in Loki, the like cloud monster. Oh, what's it called?
Oh, what? At the end of season one?
like
Yeah.
Goliath or something stupid like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it begins with an A.
I think it is an A, but it is Goliath. It's Goliath, so it's
Oh,
Goliath
wow,
without the
okay.
G.
See, I was close.
We all got there.
Because there was that bit in the trailer where the purple thing comes and takes someone, and I was like, "Oh, Agatha!" quickly, and then I was like, "Wait, why would Agatha Harkness be in Deadpool?" And then
Can you
I was like,
imagine? That would be so funny. I'd laugh.
so I was like, "No." Deadpool's reaction, it seems like something big, so I thought this must be a liar, or what, I didn't know the name at the time. But yeah, Deadpool 3. Anyone else got anything to add? Where's it like ranking up in your most anticipated movies for the year?
But just in
Pretty high.
general.
Yeah, just in
Well,
general.
Obviously, I can't place it very, very highly at the moment because of my limited knowledge, but it's still very much up there because it looks really
Yeah.
cool.
it's
Regardless of
definitely
what I
top
know,
10.
it looks sick. So
I feel like it's probably I can't think of any other movies coming out this year because my mind's gone blank. But Dune 2 is my number one, and then I think Deadpool's probably underneath that. Maybe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're my top two as well.
I think I can't think of anything else that's coming out off
Connor,
the top of my head.
where's it ranking
Uh,
up for you?
I'd say again, like Kai said, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head, but I would say definitely like top 5 most
Mhm.
anticipated of the year, at the least.
Yeah, well, maybe some stuff from other trailers at the Super Bowl might be in your most anticipated list. We also got a trailer for Wicked Part 1. Any Wicked fans here? Right,
I haven't
so
seen
I
it, but I want to
I
watch it.
liked when they sang it in Glee.
is that none of us have seen Wicked then, have we?
no.
No.
Anyone planning on going to watch Wicked before the movie?
Probably not.
I'd
That could be
like to,
We could
but
do a group trip to watch Wicked.
Or the
that'd be
show.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
keen.
mean,
I'm down.
if we can miraculously find time for all of us to manage to meet up and go and see that, like it's hard enough getting a
We'll just do it at the
podcast
next
out.
do it at the next Comic Con.
Yeah, come by ends.
Isn't Henry friends with Elphaba, whatever the witch's name is in the show? Like, can't he just get us tickets? Is that a thing? Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
Henry, go on.
Don't think that's the thing. But did anyone else watch the trailer?
Yeah.
No,
I did, yeah.
didn't see it.
I know it's related to The Wizard of Oz. It's like a prequel, isn't it?
Mhm.
hmm
Oh,
I've
cool.
seen I've seen very mixed things. People think it looks brilliant and amazing. I've seen people say it looks really bad because of how good the original looks.
I also think like they've spent so long making this movie and it's been hyped up for like years now. I was expecting a bit more visually from it because it looks
agree.
fine. Like it looks cool. There are some shots that are cool. But just I was a bit kind of underwhelmed with the way it looks.
No, I'm with you there.
I
What do
don't
you-
really know what it's meant to look like, but for modernizing The Wizard of Oz, a film I haven't seen in many years, I think it looks good. Comparing the set pictures to the actual thing, it does look like they've dulled down the colors quite a lot, which is kind of sad to see, especially because The Wizard of Oz is meant to be like this bright, colorful magic place. To then dull that down a bit, it's quite sad to see, but I'm still excited for it. I like the bright colors, and it seems very stage play-esque, if that makes sense. With like the
Part
bright
one and
colors
part
and
two, though.
whimsical.
It's weird, isn't it? Two parts.
See, I have a feeling it could be really bad because of that. A film,
Yeah, I think they're gonna drag it out.
and I think it could be quite unforgiving because like musical theatre fans can be brutal. So if this isn't good, it could end up that part two never happens if it gets received that badly. But
Did they film it
I don't
back
know.
to
They
back?
probably
Do
already
we know?
filmed it.
everything's
Yeah.
getting canned these days. Who knows?
True.
But Michelle Yeoh's in it, and that's always cool. I didn't know she was in the movie, and then she was in
Yeah.
the trailer, and that excited me. And Jeff Goldblum, why not?
Yeah, I was about to say Jeff Goldblum's the best appearance.
Is he playing the wizard? He is, isn't he? He better be playing the
Apparently
wizard.
so.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
What else? We got a small little spot for A Quiet Place Day One.
Yeah, I'm really excited for
See,
that one.
I've not
I'm
seen
excited
The
for
Quiet
that.
Place movies yet, so I'll let you guys.
They're
You've
so
got to watch
good.
them.
No,
They
I
are
will.
so
So
good.
good.
This one isn't directed by John Krasinski, is it? This
No,
is.
it's
No.
not.
Who cares then? Who cares? No, it looks
What?
good.
No.
trailer-
It's got Lupita Nyong'o, Joe Quinn in it. Like, it looks amazing. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
The trailer did look cool, and I will watch them, of course, because I like John Krasinski a lot, and it's still his baby, this thing. And they're doing another Quiet Place movie, right? Like to
Yeah.
finish the trilogy. Is that one
Yeah.
going to be John Krasinski?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Good. I will watch them. I'll definitely watch them
That's
for
a universe
day
that
one.
can go on, that can just go on for ages. And I like the idea of getting different directors to come in and do different things with it because it's such an original concept.
Yeah.
So
And
it
also
could be-
just seeing like other perspectives of the world, because obviously the original's very I guess urban, but this
Mm.
one's a big city very different aesthetic, and I like that. It would be cool to see.
And it's
like, different
earlier on
ways
in
of
that
different-
apocalypse too.
Oh,
So
yeah, of course.
it's
Well, we
obviously
do
like day one. Yeah.
in part two. In part two, we do get a
Yeah,
slight bit of
that's
day
really
one.
cool.
but-
That's really cool.
I've seen
in
that clip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it'd be good to
I've
see
seen a lot
more
from
of it.
part one. I have seen pretty much all the big clips from that movie, by the way. That's probably why I've not watched it because I know everything that sort of happens. So
It's still worth the watch. It's still really
yeah,
good.
it's worth watching.
yeah. Now, a film that I know will be worth watching because this is probably my second favorite trailer was the Twisters trailer with Glenn Powell, Daisy Edgar Jones, and Anthony Ramos. I've not seen the original. I've not seen it. I know this is a
Same.
remake, but it looked so cool. And anything with Glenn Powell, who is like the leading man of leading men right now, it looks great. It looks so good. And I'm excited to see it. Did anyone else watch the Twisters trailer?
Is it a sequel or a remake?
I don't know. I thought
It
was a
sounded like
remake,
a
but-
sequel because the first one's Twister, this one's
Yeah, that's
Twister.
why.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant then. I'll need to watch the
I
first
think it
one.
is.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense. But give me it. Give me. I need more Glenn Powell in my life. Connor, what do you think of it?
I think it looks really good. Yeah. Again, I also haven't seen the original, but it looks pretty. Because I saw, obviously before watching the trailer, I saw the thumbnail and stuff, and I was expecting like, oh, stupid, like end of the world movie, but it actually looked quite interesting how that sort of the idea of it is actually stopping it, and it looks like it's going to do a lot of damage. So it looks like it could be a good film and not just stupid. That
Yeah.
what I was expecting from it.
I'm kind of in for a stupid tornado movie though. If a tornado wants to like take a bunch of sheep and throw it in the air or something, I'm in for it. It's just who
I want to
knows?
see sheep flying. That'd be quite good.
Yeah. And I'm on the Glenn Powell hype train, so I'm in. We also got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Mhm.
Did we all watch that one?
Yes, I did. I watched them all.
Oh, good.
I don't want to see a lot about that movie. I'm really excited for it, but I don't want
Oh,
to see a lot from it.
That's probably a good decision because the trailer looks great. Like the
Yeah.
visuals look amazing. The whole idea of the like the switch in power and everything, it just looks like they've done it so well. So I'm really excited for that one.
That's all I
Are
need to do. As long as it looks cool, I'm in for
Yeah.
it.
Are you worried that it's not Matt Reeves?
Is it?
Directing
Oh,
Did he direct those movies?
He
I haven't watched them
did.
in years.
He did War and Dawn.
I've
didn't do
seen the
Rise.
first two of that trilogy.
So Rise was the first one. He
Oh, okay.
didn't do that one.
Rise is still great though.
Rise,
It's a really
Rise
good
is
movie,
so
yeah.
good. I think all three are brilliant movies. And
yeah, I
the
don't think it's too
people,
much of an issue.
and that's what I mean. The people who are so worried that there's no Matt Reeves, I'm like, well, Rise wasn't Matt Reeves, and Rise is still a really good movie. So
Also,
long
on
as
the
they
original
understand
Planet
it.
of the Apes movies quite good. Like,
I've
I
not
swear
seen
they're-
any
they're-
outside of that trilogy, to be honest. But I
Mm,
know
I feel
they're
like they're probably good
classics,
movies.
cult
Yeah.
classics. But as long as they understand the characters and the world, then I'm sure there's lots of directors that could take on this movie. And is it who's producing it? Is it Disney? I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think it
they've
might be
got all of the-
Universal, right?
I feel like they have.
I don't know.
all
I
the
actually don't know.
Planet of the Apes
It-
movies on Disney Plus.
No,
don't they?
it's 20th Century Fox. 20th Century Fox.
That makes
So yeah, Disney.
yeah,
So
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I didn't even mean this transition. It was just next on my list. But from Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes to Monkey Man, we got the Monkey Man trailer with Dev Patel. That looks really, really good as well. I know everyone's already saying it's like John Wick again, but
Mhm. No,
obviously
I'm
it has
down for John
elements.
Wick again.
yeah, it has the elements, but I don't know if it'll be John Wick, but I'm in for it. Dev Patel's a really, really great actor, and
Yeah.
I can't think of anything he's done like this off the top of my head. Do
The
you
only
know?
thing I can think of is Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, that's it's not quite Monkey Man. So, what else? A Green Knight as well. He was good in.
True.
Even though I don't love that movie, I think he's really good in that. Kai, do you know what the Monkey Man is?
I've heard about it. I've not paid much attention to it. I'm sure I'll watch it when it releases. But
It's another vengeance movie. I think someone kills his mum and then he tries to.
okay,
Kill
then I'll
everyone.
probably watch it.
It's
Everyone will
also
love it, and I'll
based
go,
off a
"Yeah, it's all right."
legend. Yeah, it's based off some
Is
urban
that the one
legend.
that's produced by Jordan Peele?
Yeah.
It
Oh
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm in for that. This one I'm interested in because mixed thoughts. The Fall Guy.
I'm excited for that one.
I'm so in.
Gonna
I haven't even
slap.
seen the trailer.
Good.
I'm so
Good.
in. I'm
I'm
already
glad.
in
No,
for that.
the first time I watched the trailer for that movie was at Argyle. They showed the trailer then, and that's the first time I seen the trailer for it, and I was so on board. It looks so good. I'm just a Ryan Gosling fanboy. Like I'll watch anything he's in.
Kai, have you seen the Super Bowl trailer?
I haven't. No.
Oh my
I
gosh,
think
you're
Layla
freaking
put it
out.
on her
yeah,
story.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, is that all the trailer
Ryan
was?
got-
Was just him listening to Taylor
No,
Swift?
it's
There
the
was
last
more.
couple seconds, but
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there was more, but yeah.
I was gonna say that's a really good way of selling the movie. Just have that one scene on repeat everywhere. Like,
it's just him crying for a couple seconds at the end of the trailer.
yeah, but listening to Taylor Swift.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for that. I know a lot of people think it's going to be really bad because it's just another like action movie, but
But that's the thing. I think it's going to be good because that's what you watch it and you expect that.
mm,
So it's
But we
going to
get
be
good
good because of
action
what you
movies.
expect.
Hmm.
yeah, we
We
get
got
more
Bullet
bad.
Train.
We get more bad than good though.
Yeah. But I feel like we still.
I have faith in what's his name? Director's name? Bullet Train guy.
David Leitch.
David Leitch? I always want to say Lynch, but then I know it's
Yeah.
not him. But yeah,
People would
Glad it's
hate you
not.
if you compare
Can
that.
you imagine David Lynch directing Fall Guy?
Well, David Leitch just turned down the new Jurassic movie.
Mhm.
And I'm very
Right.
disappointed because if any, to be honest, like not many directors are going to be able to pick that film up and be
Mm.
able to do
It
much
feels
with it.
too soon to do a reboot for that series. Like
Yeah.
it just ended last year.
I just
Yeah.
think like if anyone had a possible chance to be able to do something at least okay with that, it's probably David Leitch. But
I don't
I
know.
want to see Wes Anderson do a Jurassic Park movie.
that would be
Yeah,
really
I don't know if I
interesting.
would put David Leitch on a Jurassic movie. I think it would end up like 65. I wouldn't trust it.
But
I
better.
think I'd want a more
That's a good movie.
serious director with it. No, you don't believe it. 65 is not a good movie.
I'm trying to think of a director that
What
I'd
if
like to
David
see do
Lynch
Jurassic
directed
Park.
Jurassic Park?
See, there we
David
go.
Lynch. That
There
would
we
be
go.
a great movie. You wouldn't
love to see
understand what's
Nolan.
going on.
Nolan do a
Nolan do a
Jurassic
Jurassic
Park
Park would be
movie.
sick.
That would be
Nolan,
fun.
That'd be crazy.
give Marty one. That'd be funny.
Scorsese like 4-hour Jurassic Park movie.
We got a clip for Bob Marley One Love that comes out 2 days now. Valentine's. It seems to be getting pretty slammed, but who knows? It could
No!
be
Oh, that's
good.
the only film that I had hope for that's coming out recently.
No.
What do you
Ooh.
I messaged
Spider-Woman drops
Connor
on
the other
Wednesday.
day. I was like, "What? Yeah, we've got Bob Marley. We've got
Madam Web
Madam
double
Web.
bill. I'm doing the double bill.
Oh, sorry,
God,
not
I'm-
Spider-Woman. Yeah.
That's
Spider-Man
literally
film.
like the main two releases. You've got like a couple things on Netflix other than that. I think that Miller's Girl, which Josiah has already seen and hasn't rated very highly.
No, I gave it 1
But
star.
like, I was hoping that Bob Marley One Love would actually be okay enough to put like a 3.5 star, so it's at the top of my list. But
So 35% right now.
oh no,
So no
that's
Oscar
only
nomination.
critics. That's only critics. You never know.
Yeah. But when it's a biopic, I don't know. Usually
I
critics
mean,
are higher
technically,
on
we come
biopics.
under that that category.
That's
Technically,
true, I guess. Yeah.
That's where I want to be. Are you
I
guys
don't know
doing the
about
double bill?
technically.
Are you doing the double bill with Madam Web?
I'll be watching Madam Web.
You're not going to do both.
No,
I'll be watching Madam Web as well.
I'll probably watch one or the other.
I'm going to do both because I'm alone on Valentine's Day, and that's what single people do.
I said to my boss at work, I was like, just put me on like all day. Like, I'm happy to work the evening because other people that I work with will probably want to go out with their partners. And he's just put me on early. So I finish at 5. I have Valentine's Day evening off. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm just going to the cinema on my own.
Come to London, watch the movies with me.
Shall I do it?
Yeah, do it. Okay, a few quick ones. We can go through these because we've had stuff before. Inside Out 2 had a little thing in the lead up. That's
Pretty
still one
mid.
of my most
We don't really see
anticipated,
anything.
though. But that's still one of my most anticipated for the year. But it was just fun to see them again. And that
Yeah.
brings me to Kung Fu Panda 4. I know Harvey's excited for that. Which one are you more excited for, guys? Inside Out 2 or Kung Fu Panda 4?
Inside Out 2.
I'm Inside Out 2 as well.
I'm Inside Out 2 only because I've not seen I've not seen all the Kung Fu Panda movies.
See, we're all
Nice.
really bad at watching movies. We got Deadpool, we've got Quiet Place, and now
It's just
you've
that mine are all the obvious ones.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The
I'd
things
like to
that
point out,
this
I've
happened.
seen them all.
Yeah, well done, well done.
There we go. This happened last year though. Like I had to watch so many different franchises just to catch up on stuff. I had to watch 7 Transformers movies in a row because I'd never seen them before.
I didn't
It
think
was
you
just-
had to watch them. You
No,
chose
no one's
to watch
forced
them.
you to do that.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
probably the worst thing I did last year. Well, I know the
It nearly
answer.
binned me off of movies. I
Yeah,
nearly quit.
genuinely. I know you're more excited for Kung Fu Panda 4 though. If that's like your bread and butter,
But
that's
I'm
your-
not. I'm going to say Inside Out 2 does look really good though.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
definitely say that's still up there as like one of my most anticipated, regardless.
Mm.
Like it's definitely up there, but it's not going to be on the same level for me as Kung Fu Panda 4.
As far as excitement goes, I understand that. I think when the movies come out, I think Inside Out 2 might end up being a bit better than Kung Fu Panda
Yeah,
4.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But I'll throw this into the mix. Despicable Me 4.
Couldn't
Anyone?
Connor's
give a shit.
favorite.
Could not
No,
give a
Connor's
shit.
excited for this. He
Yeah,
loves it. It's
can't
his
wait.
favorite studio.
That will probably make the most
Yeah.
money of the three of them as well. So
Which upsets me. Like,
I know,
why?
it's so annoying.
It's so dumb.
they're going to keep bringing them out. I'm in. And the final one we got a little thing for, I believe, was If. Connor can tell
Yeah,
me if I
yeah,
missed
That is John
anything.
Krasinski, isn't it?
That is John
I think
Krasinski
I think that's pretty much everything.
and Ryan Reynolds as well. It looks fun. It looks like a nice family movie. It strikes me as like a 3.5 max, though. It doesn't hit me as anything more. But it's Steve Carell, so it's pretty much
It's going
Minions.
to be mid the whole way. It's going to have one scene that's going to make everyone cry, and it's going to be mid for the rest of it, and everyone's going to go, "It was all right," and then never
Yeah.
talk about it again.
Sounds about right. But I believe that is all the Super Bowl trailers. Did anyone watch the Super Bowl?
I watched the very opening with the SpongeBob reference. That was cool. I loved that. I want to, yeah, but like the Band Geeks reference. That was really cool. I like that.
I just saw all the memes from the people watching through Nickelodeon, and they had like SpongeBob
That
and
looks
Patrick
really
doing the
cool.
commentary, and then Dora doing the explanation videos. They were
I
just
swear
so
Plankton attempted to take over the halftime show or something. I don't know what happened there.
bad. I didn't
It's
watch
very
it
clever
though.
from Nickelodeon. Have you seen how they did it? They literally like had, do you know, like a Snapchat filter? They had the guys that voice Patrick and SpongeBob with like a thing around their head and a phone in front of them. So
Really?
when
That's cool.
so when you see them like moving, it's actually them in the room.
That's
Um,
really cool.
I just watched like a montage of like random clips from it, and as it's going on, you can just hear the guy that voices SpongeBob's voice dying as he's like at the end. He just doesn't even sound like SpongeBob anymore. Like,
I remember was it Toy Story last year that did the Super Bowl?
Yeah, and it failed so badly.
Yeah, I think Nickelodeon did a pretty good job in the end, but
Yeah.
I just found it hilarious. I wonder what they'll do next year. Maybe get the unoriginal screenplay up to doing the Super Bowl
Yeah.
commentary. But
with a
generally,
halftime show.
I'm surprised people actually watch it because it's so stop-start and so long. I just watched it till the Deadpool 3 trailer came out, and then that was my night sorted. I didn't want to watch anymore. I don't even think I watched any
It's
of the
mad,
actual
isn't it, when you
stuff.
think like, oh, I know obviously America is a lot bigger than us, but like I guess our equivalent of that is like the FA Cup final. You know, like it's just not anywhere near as big as
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because there's no final for the Premier League. So
No.
it's true. Unless, I don't know, for me, the biggest competition will always be the World Cup, though. And I think numbers wise, it does better viewing than Super Bowl.
Yeah, but like for like a single country,
Yeah,
there's
the
no
FA Cup's
sporting
the-
event.
They,
FA
they
Cup's the biggest.
call the Super Bowl the World Championships. So technically,
Which
they're
it
classed
technically
on the
is.
same level as the World Cup. So
Numbers would
Let's
say
be
other.
honest, it technically is the World Championship though, because no one else in the world does it. So America can only ever be the World Championship of it because they're the only country that actually does the Super Bowl.
I found out, I started working with someone who's from Australia, and she was telling me that they have Australian football as well. So there is like 3 different versions of football in the world.
There's
And
probably
she was
more
like,
than that.
Some
yeah, well,
Gaelic
we've got-
football.
yeah, there we go. There's a 4th. Yeah, right. So everyone's just claimed football as their own.
But we know the true stuff. But yeah, the FA Cup's probably the biggest one, like as far as England goes on the
And
whole.
it's just not anywhere near as like massive as that, is it?
Yeah, Wales don't have anything big of notice to talk about. So
Gavin and Stacey.
yeah, the greatest
Yeah.
sporting event ever, Gavin and Stacey. But that is all we have for the Super Bowl. Which movie first? Okay, I've got it.
Yeah. Please.
Wait, which one were you thinking before I start?
Upgraded.
Oh, I was gonna go Suncoast first.
Just get the bad
We've all
one
seen
out.
Suncoast. We've all seen Suncoast.
was my
so maybe we'll
thinking.
just saving that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So,
do Suncoast first, then you can transition into the draft from Upgraded.
yep. We were gonna
Sorry.
do Suncoast first. I was just about
Wait, Josiah.
Yeah.
I think we should do Suncoast first.
All right, so that's how we're going into this. We're doing Suncoast. We're talking about the movie Suncoast. We all have seen it, so it makes sense to talk about it. And I'm just checking our scores now. It seems like
Second week in a row, by the way, that we've all watched one movie.
We're
Like,
so back.
We've
We're
done
so
well, we've
back.
done well. yeah, Suncoast.
Crazy.
An emotional, tragic tale, but with some nice coming of age elements. a good cast as well, a really good cast. And our thoughts are sort of in the same area. There's a little bit of a gap between me and Kai, I think. So I think we go to the middle two.
In height as well.
Yeah, I am significantly taller. So we'll
No,
go to
no.
Connor and Harvey, you both gave it a 3-star. We'll go Harvey. How did you feel about Suncoast?
I enjoyed it. I mean, it's difficult because I only watched it today, so like it's sort of still fresh in my mind. I haven't fully had time to properly process it, I guess, compared to you three. But I thought it was good. I thought there were some promising moments in there. I think yeah, the cast there's pretty good cast, and I think all of the performances were pretty good in the end as well, from all of the characters there. I think there was, in my opinion, a little bit of a weakness with the script. And there's not much you can really do about that, but I just felt like some of the lines were a bit generic, a little bit, yeah, that sort of thing. But I did really like the story overall and what they were trying to do and what they were trying to tell and the messages involved. I I probably wouldn't watch it again, but I'm still happy that I did because I feel like it had quite an interesting story to tell and I did enjoy it in the end.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm correct, the story is based off the something that happened to the director in real life.
Yeah.
So
Is it? Oh, okay.
yeah, you can sort of see it's a personal story, a personal tale, which is definitely one of the better parts because it's clear in her mind like what she wanted to tell. Connor, you gave it the same rating as Harvey. Do you feel similar?
Yeah, well, it being a personal tale, I feel like she should have used that to her advantage. She obviously had personal feelings towards everything that was being shown. She should have properly shown that, like, in the film, because it kind of feels a bit surface level at times. Um, like, I agree with Harvey with the script not being its strongest. And rethinking about this movie, I realized how forgettable it actually is. It just feels like the film was basically just, oh, we're following her with her mum, and then we're following her with her friends. But what did they actually do? Like, her
Mm.
mum moaned at her a bit, and her friends were not really that great of an influence. But that was about it. Like, nothing really else happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I gave it a little bit low. I gave it 2.5. And I think what Harvey said was right. There was potential. I think there's some real good themes there and some like hidden potential that wasn't fully explored. Uh, I think the issue is there's almost 3 stories they're trying to tell. They've got her with her friends, her with her mum and brother, and then her with Woody Harrelson's like guardian angel type character. And for me, I think the film's at its best when it's exploring her relationship with her brother and her mum. But those moments get lost because you're jumping between that and then the school stuff. And I didn't really care for the school friend stuff. It felt like every other teenage coming of age film. I think you said it was like Mean Girls in your review. All the girls
Mhm.
are trying to be like Mean Girls. So I agree with that. And it just felt really out of place when jumping between them. I think her character, I forgot her name now. Like, it genuinely is quite
Some old
forgettable.
woman.
What
Doris.
was Doris? That is quite
Yeah.
an old woman name, isn't it? When Doris is jumping between her relationship with her mum to the school stuff, she felt like a different character both times, which I guess makes sense because she's trying to put a face on, but then she's still friends with them by the end. So it's like, what's true, what isn't? It's tough to follow. With Woody Harrelson's character, I think he's good, but again, it just felt a little bit out of place sometimes. I like the idea of this guardian angel character, but it just felt a little off. I don't know, but I really like. Is it Nico Parker? Is that how you say it?
Mhm.
She's really good. I'm excited. I didn't know she was British as well in real life, so that
That
was cool.
threw me when I saw an interview with her, and I was like,
Yeah,
"What's going on?"
yeah. And she's my age, so
She's Thandie Newton's daughter as well,
yeah,
which is
yeah,
cool. Yeah.
that is cool. I need to drop her a DM for sure. But I'm really excited to see what she does next. I know it's How to Train Your Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Or is there something in between that?
There might be, but
She's probably filmed something, yeah.
that's her next
Some
big
show
name
probably.
one.
That might be her first proper big thing because I know she's in The Last of Us, but like she's not in it long.
She was in Dumbo, Tim Burton's Dumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Dumbo.
Well, you say that it's a Disney movie. It's Tim Burton. Like, that's a big,
Yeah,
it's a big movie.
it's got the name to it. Yeah, I guess.
OG Dumbo's so clear. I forgot Tim Burton directed that. Yeah, he gave it 2-star. Gosh. Okay, Kai, you're the Suncoast fan. What do
I
you
am
think
a
of
Suncoast
Suncoast?
fan. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought, well, enjoyed it is a strong word, because it's very morbid. Um, I fell into it pretty quickly. I really enjoyed it. Like I think from the get-go, I really like the visuals of it. I also think part of that is because we've had no sun in the UK. Today's the first day I've had of sun in like 3 weeks, and this movie is a very sunny movie. So I liked that.
In the
I
name.
think Suncoast. There we go. It's because it's sunny.
Definitely not the
I
name of the
really
hospital.
no, it's just the place. I think this actually is quite a clever movie in the way it's made. I think there's a lot of juxtaposition, and it does subvert your expectation in quite a few different places. I think primarily the friends, you sort of go into it expecting the cliche. They're going to be mean to her. They're just using her for the party, and then they're going to be mean to her, and then she's going to fall out and realize that she should go to her brother, and that doesn't happen. They're friends.
Yeah, they're still
And
friends.
while it might not be like entirely satisfying because I think they're quite flawed characters, I quite like that there is no outcome. They just like her and they become friends. They start off by they kind of do the reverse of like being a bit dicky and then turn into her friends as the movie goes on. Kind of a spoiler-ish bit, but when her mum calls her at the nightclub and says like your brother's dying, and she literally like screams at her friend like I need to go to the hospital, my brother's dying. I was waiting for that penny to drop of like she's not going to do it, she's out clubbing, and she does, and I'm like, oh, like cool, I liked that. Like sometimes you don't have to actually follow through on these cliches. I think Woody Harrelson's character was actually quite well fitted into this story. um Kind of disagreed with you there just now.
It's okay.
I definitely think he's like a necessary part of this story, and I think similar to like the school bit, you kind of need a bit of comic relief and a bit of lightheartedness in it, because otherwise this is like an incredibly morbid story, and I don't think it'd be very interesting for anyone to watch because it's just horrible the whole time. But I do agree with what you guys were kind of saying. I feel like this movie doesn't quite know who it's aimed at, because it's very Disney in places, and then the actual like subject matter is very sort of adult. And I think you could definitely show it to like a 13-year-old, but you could also show it to like someone our age. And I think you can take like bits of it, but there are also the reverse bits, and you're like, well, that I'm not enjoying the school bits, but then like kids would enjoy the school bits probably more than the Woody Harrelson bits, but then older people might enjoy the Woody Harrelson bits more than the mum bits, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think it's good. I think it's a really well-made movie. I think you can definitely tell the personal touches that the director had with it. Yeah, I don't know. It gave me did you guys ever watch Stargirl on Disney Plus?
No.
Such an incredibly underrated movie. It's been removed off of Disney Plus now. Yeah, such a good movie with Grace Vanderwaal. It kind of gave me that vibe, but like very different stories, just the way it like visually is. Super good movie. Yeah.
Grace Vanderbilt led a film. That's so random.
Yeah, and then they
Oh
did
my
Hollywood
gosh, she's
Stargirl. Yeah.
she's in Megalopolis, the new Ford Francis
No way.
Francis Ford
No
Coppola movie.
way.
Yeah, I just checked the rest of the film. She's on the cast
Wow.
list.
That's quite
Sorry, but
cool.
yeah, Suncoast is good. I liked it. I think it's worth a watch. Definitely a tearjerker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a watch. It definitely like packs an emotional punch. I just wish they really explored it more. And I do, cause I do get what you're saying about Woody Harrelson's character, because I think a guardian angel character was needed, especially for Doris's story. I just think the timing of when they used those scenes could have been better. And I think if they explored his character a bit more in the middle stages of the film instead of hitting it at the end, I think it would have been a bit better. Also, she learned to drive well quick, so well done to her.
It's very structured, like repetitively. It's like mum and brother, Woody Harrelson, friends, mum and
Yeah.
brother, Woody Harrelson, friends, and it just kind of does that like 12 times.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just enjoyed it. I just
Oh,
clicked with
good.
it quite quickly. So
Yeah, I'm glad you did. I'm sure most people will enjoy that movie. And it's somehow in my top 5 of the year at a two
it's
and
my
a
number
half.
one of the year so far.
Not
So.
difficult. It's not
in my
difficult
top
to be
three.
that
Can I
high.
just say before we move on as well, I actually thought, because I'd watched the movie we're going to talk about soon, and another rom-com before that, I thought that Suncoast was going to be a rom-com when I sat down to watch it, because I didn't read the supporting text. So that was a miserable old time that I had. That was a shock, because I read the title Suncoast and I saw the poster. It was all light blue and fairly jolly looking from a distance, and I was like, yeah, cool. And they had like the UK premiere not long ago, and I saw photos from that, and they were all like bright and colorful. I was like, this is going to be a lovely movie. No, it wasn't.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Well, is this next movie an upgrade on Suncoast? It's upgraded
Oh,
on
God.
Amazon Prime.
So I'm actually, I rate that transition actually.
Thank you. I thought of it on the spot then. I should have prepped a bit more today. Um, upgraded, a rom-com that follows a very similar structure to The Devil Wears Prada, but
Pretty
it's
much.
with an art director and they go to London. Well, I guess Devil Wears Prada.
That was a great example.
Yeah, that was the instant thing I thought as soon as Marissa Tomei's character came in. She is just like Helen Mirren in The Devil Wears Prada mixed with Edna from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
It's she would be a great live action Edna.
I thought that, but she's a bit tall, but she would
I
be
was gonna say,
great.
she's a bit tall, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, they'll CGI. The accent was threw me off though because she's Aunt May. That's how I know her now.
Yeah.
But it just felt very safe, very one beat. I don't think it did anything new to the rom-com world. In fact, it just does everything every other one has done. I didn't care for the relationship in this movie at all. I think the work side and Camila Mendes' like work life is somewhat interesting. But I don't think they give any time to the relationship in this film. So
That's the issue. Like the whole film has like it's obviously like they're the main two parts, the relationship and the work life.
yeah,
But the work life is way too focused on like that. It's almost just like I don't even know like I don't what type of movie would you say that just like a one about like moving up your career would be? I don't know what type of movie that falls under, like what genre, but like it felt like that more than a rom-com a lot of the time.
The Devil
And
Wears
then
Prada. That's
Yeah, I was
I,
about to
I
say
haven't seen
that.
it, so I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know. But
Legally Blonde.
cool. Uh, and then just another thing that I just thought of randomly, like, did they just really want to rip off Ted Lasso towards the end with the guy becoming a football
yeah.
coach? Or
He's a
something
football
like that?
coach out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. It's just one of the most bizarre things. Like his mother's like billionaire art collector, and then he's just a football coach for an under 10s team.
Yeah, he's a bad coach as well, by the way. Those tactics were well off.
Yeah, well, he just resorted to bribery with ice cream. What's that about?
What do you think, Connor?
Mid. I actually can't think of anything right now. I'm looking through my notes and I'm just thinking like that's how great the film was. I'm looking through my notes and I don't know what to say. Like it was very the same. And I don't mean it's the same as every other romance. I mean the same as itself. It just did the same scene over and over again. It was really annoying me.
Yeah,
It just was not good
What were your
at all.
thoughts on Camila Mendes?
I like Camila Mendes. I think she's
Average.
innocent in this movie, and I think I'd like to see her more. It's similar to Do Revenge. I think Do Revenge is better than Upgraded, and I think Camila
Oh, yeah,
Mendes
I
is good
agree.
in that movie, but it's nothing special. I think Camila Mendes could do something really good. I'm just waiting for that moment. She's done pretty
Yeah.
bad films, but I think
Riverdale. Riverdale's that's something good.
She's
not
stuck on
watching
streaming
Riverdale.
services right now. Look at
True.
Charles Melton. He's come from Riverdale
Yeah.
and excelled, and now I can't remember what it was, but I saw a thing the other day, and he's now apparently going to get cast in something quite big. I can't remember what it was.
Oh,
But anyway,
I can't remember it.
Camila
Oh, I
Mendes
saw
is
that
just
as
stuck.
well.
Yeah, I can't remember what it said. I
haven't.
just remember seeing
I'm
the
now
notification
curious.
pop up on my phone. But Camila Mendes is just stuck on streaming services. She needs to try and just really push for a big film or something like that, franchise or anything, just to get her name more out there. And then I think she's good.
Yeah, I think she is a good actress, and it's a shame she's stuck with stuff like this because there's potential there. But yeah, I thought she was good in the movie. I didn't think the guy played Will was that good. To be honest, a lot of the supporting cast wasn't great. I liked Marissa Tomei. Her accent was just a bit annoying, and it just was Edna in
I
one.
like there was the other guy from Ted Lasso, the villain. I can't remember his name.
Oh,
This was villain in Ted Lasso.
Yeah, well, villain. It's just the easiest way to describe it. But Josiah knows who I
Gonna
mean.
blow
I
up
can't
Yeah.
the
remember his
football
name.
stadium.
I didn't mind his character, but then again, it was just a bit nondescript. So like, whatever.
yeah, no real time spent with them. And then the assistants are like your classic assistants at high up
yeah.
corporate stuff. So I've really got nothing to say about Upgraded. It was I'll say it's an easy watch. Like you could put it on in the background of something and it won't
Yeah.
hurt. But
There's
I
better
would,
stuff you could put on in the background though.
Yeah, there's better stuff like other romance movies, and we will be finding out the unoriginal screenplay's favorite romance movies in our next draft. And I said I had a list for you guys. So here's how I've decided it.
Okay.
I went through all of our previous drafts to find who had won the most. And the person with the least wins can decide where they go first, and then second, and then third and fourth.
Oh, so I get to decide first then.
No,
No, I bet it's me.
What?
I've lost the lead.
Kai has won the least
What?
What?
with a whopping 2 wins out of
But
15.
But I've got 2 wins.
You've got
Surely I
3
have.
wins. You have 3
What?
wins, Connor.
I've
Harvey,
got more than
Three
Connor.
wins.
No, I haven't. I have not got more.
Harvey,
wins
you
than
got 4, and I've got
And
6.
Jediah's got what, like 16?
I've got 6. I got 6. The thing is, right?
6. Wait, we've done more drafts than that, surely.
We've done 15.
Oh.
Wait, that maths does not work out.
Yeah.
2.
2,
Yeah,
4,
it
3,
does.
and
That's-
6. 15.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. It doesn't sound
The
right.
thing is, when Connor doesn't win, he loses. So Connor has a lot of losses.
Yeah, that's true.
He won last week.
He did.
I
yeah,
did, and you
that-
all doubted me.
That's
with
why
the
you were.
cruise.
We did. But then on the other side, like I've not lost yet, so that's my claim to fame. So, yeah, it surprised me. Kai has the least wins. Kai's on 2.
I am really surprised with that.
But you did miss 2 drafts.
Oh,
That's true. Yeah, you did miss a few because like you've picked a few categories for us to do certain weeks and stuff like that. So
sure. Okay.
So let's say you won those
Well,
2.
let's
Connor
just
would have
assume.
probably lost.
Yeah, exactly. I have
So
4 wins.
Kai, you can get first pick on where you want to go in this draft.
Huh. I'm gonna put Josiah.
No, you don't pick me. You pick where you go.
I'm gonna go. I feel like I'm gonna say a number. I'm not confirming. I just want to see your guys' reactions to this. I'm gonna say I want to go 4. Oh, that's pathetic. Okay.
all
I'm
of us
gonna
have blank faces.
You shouldn't have
I'm gonna
told us you
go-
wanted to see our reaction.
Sorry, did Connor just fall off his chair?
I don't know. This is a lot of decisions for me. I'm gonna
I
say
might have fallen off my chair.
I'm gonna go. Where did we put Josiah 4th last week, didn't we? So I'm not gonna take 4th.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
think so.
take. I'll just go first. I'll go first.
You're gonna take my movie.
Yeah.
Connor, you're next.
I'll go second then.
Okay. Harvey, do you
Should've
want to go
gone
third or fourth?
I'll take 4th.
Ooh, okay.
It makes no difference where I place. Let's be honest.
Oh, it could do.
I doubt it.
Okay, so we are drafting romance movies today. Kai gets first pick. So Kai, what are you going for?
Hang on.
I'm
We
gonna
need to
go
write-
for
we
a
need to
little
write them down. We need to
movie.
write them down.
I'm
Oh,
writing them. I'm
okay.
writing them.
Okay, cool.
Gonna go.
I've
I
already
likes
put
the
it down.
panic
I'm
of
ready.
Harvey like spinning from one side of his square to the other. Going, we need to write it down. I'm gonna go with a little movie. It came out in 2013. It stars the love of my life, Rachel McAdams, and an actor called Donald Gleason. He was General Hux in Rise of Skywalker, and he says the famous line, "I don't need Kylo Ren to win. No, I don't need to win. I just need Kylo Ren to lose." Which is how I feel about Josiah in this draft. Which is why I'm taking About Time as my first pick, the best romance movie of all time.
I had it written down as soon as you said you wanted first pick. So
Did you rehearse that, Kai?
No, I actually just come up with
Oh.
that on the spot. I don't.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
told me-
smart.
he did say beforehand he was going to take About Time if he
I
got the
told you. I
chance.
said I'd only do it. Yeah.
And it's my not only my favorite romance movie, but outside Lord of the Rings, it's my favorite movie. So that sucks a bit. You've taken Rachel McAdams off me before. It's happened again.
I'll do it again.
Right, Connor, you're next.
I'm realizing I actually don't like this draft. Because I don't know if I should go like the popular route or if I should just go with this route. I'm gonna go La La Land.
Yeah, I was about to say if you don't take it, Connor, then
I was thinking, should I go like generic route or should I go with like, the actual one, the good one to pick?
Yeah, those were my first 2 picks, so it's rough. But I'm going for a movie I fell in love with after first viewing. I really enjoy it, and that is a rom-com called Some Like It Hot from the 60s.
that the Marilyn Monroe one.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
That's such a rogue pick.
No,
Yeah.
it's,
I
I'm
bet
like
you
a
that'll be
Hobbit.
the winner, though.
Josiah knows how
That'll be
to
the winner, though.
work and weave Twitter. He
We
knows
do this
No.
what they like.
every week.
No.
Josiah says like an obscure movie that I've not watched. Not that that's obscure, but I've not seen. I go, he's not going to win. Why is that his first choice? And then he does. So
It's a
Yeah,
Billy
he
Wilder
knows how
movie.
to work
Sorry,
it.
it's from the 50s. It's so good. Genuinely, if you can watch it, find a way to watch it. It's really, really, really good. And it is Marilyn Monroe. Good knowledge, Harvey.
Thank you. For my first pick, I have a very small pool of romance movies because I don't watch many of them. I need to watch more. But my first pick, I'm gonna go with Her.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Thought
take
none
Her.
of you would pick that one because, like,
I wasn't. It wasn't on my list. But I understand
I'd
it's
argue it's probably my favorite romance movie, possibly.
okay.
I didn't think Harvey would pick it.
I
So.
forgot to mention the Punishment movie, by the way, but I will when Harvey's
And
done
for
here.
my second pick, I'm going to take When Harry Met Sally.
Nice. I've not
good
seen that one yet.
choice.
So
Very,
quickly, the
very
Punishment
good.
movie. I don't think any of us had seen it, so I decided to go with it, and that is The Kissing Booth,
Oh, okay.
a romance
with,
movie.
1, 2, or 3.
One. Have you seen? Have you seen all of them, Connor?
Obviously seen
No,
them.
I've seen the first
No,
one.
I haven't.
Okay, so
I've got
Connor's
that.
punishment movie will be the second one if he loses because he's seen the first one. The rest of
Okay.
us can watch the first. When Harry Met Sally, good pick. Okay, I'm going to go with again just one of my favorite ever movies, and that is The Silver Linings Playbook with
Mm.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't know
and
any of these
Bradley Cooper.
movies.
Oh, surely you've heard of The
She
Silver
won the
Linings
Oscar for
Playbook.
that.
Yeah, she won the Oscar for it.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
incredible movie. Has one of my all-time favorite scenes as well, and it's just so funny. So that's my next pick, Silver Linings Playbook. Yeah, I'm happy so far.
I hate this draft. So I don't know what to pick.
Might be good.
Pick the chick flicks.
I don't know what to pick, which is like the annoying thing because I'm like looking at my list and I'm thinking, no, I don't really want to pick any of these because they're not really okay. All right, I'll go with generic. I don't want to say it, but I do. The Notebook.
Oh no,
It's not a good pick. It's not a good
Yeah.
pick.
See, people
That is
love
a
that
good
movie.
pick.
I don't
Yeah,
like it,
that's
but
a really
people
good
do love
pick.
that movie.
You don't like The Notebook?
I gave it a 3-star.
That's the thing. It's like one of them. It's the most generic, romance movie, but there's so many people that don't actually like it.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the ratings now.
Who? Who doesn't like The Notebook?
I mean, most people I follow are 2.5 threes for The Notebook.
Exactly.
Who are these people? Anyone I know?
Who do you follow?
Seth gave it a 2.5.
What?
Marta gave it a 3. Luke gave it a 3. Tommy's Films 2.5. Harry 3.
Wow.
No, none
That's
of these
great.
people have experienced love in their life.
Well, I
That's what
didn't.
that
I
is.
didn't even rate it. I just put it as watched.
An account called
So-
Paul Blart has it at a 3. I have it at a 3. Peyton 2.5. Film stocked 3. Yeah, there's a. But then there are like some 5s and 4.5s in there. Layla gave it a 5, if that helps.
Yeah, well, that makes me feel better.
Kai, what did you give it? Oh, you've not rated it.
It's a 5-star movie. 4.5. 4.5 movie. It's 4.5 movie. It's 4.5 movie. Sorry, I'm trying shit. I'm trying my ass, but
I love Rachel McAdams though, in like everything. But I think that's my lowest rated film of it. Oh no, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. Nope. I'm checking my Rachel McAdams list. There are worse.
who cares what I think, what your mom thinks, what your friends think, what he thinks? What do you want? Such a good movie.
Yeah, sure.
Ferris wheel scene.
Time.
Wow.
There's good
Okay.
stuff.
I am gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna switch the order around to how I have it, just because I think it might get me more votes in the long run. I'm gonna say my second choice is Titanic.
Good pick. That was gonna be there. That was gonna be there for me.
Fantastic movie.
Yep.
I think my favorite James Cameron movie. And then my third choice, I'm actually gonna go super recent, and I'm gonna say Past Lives.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You picked 2 movies that were in my 10. Titanic was my
Nice.
6th pick, but all of them are going. Connor, back to you.
I don't think when it's not my go. I just don't think, and I don't know why I don't. I don't want to pick this third. I don't want to because I feel like I could get away with picking it fourth.
Do it.
Greece.
Nice. Good.
See, such like
No,
a
no,
there's
no,
no
I-
reaction.
No, I was scrolling through my list and I nearly picked that. I did think about picking that later, but yeah.
Exactly. Later, I could have got away with that fourth probably.
Just to preface to people as well, if people are unsure if these are romances and stuff, we are just doing it if it has any romance tag on Letterboxd.
Oh, I haven't checked that. I'm just picking romance movies that I know.
The three you picked have been on my list, so you're
Okay.
good. You're good. I'm going to go for a film from one of my all-time favorite directors now, and that is Richard Linklater, and go for Before Sunrise, which is my favorite of the Before trilogy, and the first one in that trilogy.
Nice.
Yeah, I like my list. Harvey?
My third pick, I would like to take Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, please.
Nice pick.
I bought that the other day.
Did you?
I've not seen it yet, but I've got it on my Apple TV. Yeah.
Very good. Also
good
very
movie.
devastating, but very good.
Oh, good. I look forward to crying. Maybe I'll watch that on Valentine's Day. Remind me
And then-
how alone I am.
My fourth pick, I have a few that I can actually choose from, believe it or not. Can you cast that? No, I'll play. I think I'll go with Your Name. I like Your
Yeah.
Name.
Oh yeah. Your name's good. Well, a good
I'll go
pick for
with
sure. I wonder if no, I'm sure some of you would have seen this. A movie I grew up on, The Princess Bride.
Nice. Good
Oh
choice.
yes,
Good
yeah,
pick.
yeah.
I really love that movie.
Same director as When Harry Met Sally.
I've not seen When Harry
Is
Met
it?
Sally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It
Wow.
is. Oh, he's got some great movies.
Rob Reiner. Oh yeah, I love him. He's great. I need to
Oh
watch more of
wait,
his
what
stuff.
what movie did you just say?
The Princess Bride.
I'm thinking of Princess Diaries. Sorry. Carry on.
And you said great, thinking it was The Princess
It's a good
Diaries.
movie. It's a good movie. I was here for it.
Have you seen The Princess Bride?
Quite possibly, yeah.
I think that's a movie you'll really like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of
Okay.
you. Oh,
Cool.
it's on Prime Video. Watch that tonight. It's short.
I was going to watch the Lego movie. I said this last time and I never got around to it.
I know
Okay,
I'm going to
go
get
on.
no reaction from my pick because it's a Korean film that none of you have watched. But In the Mood for Love.
Whoa,
Good,
no
good.
way. Oh, good choice.
Thanks. I'm glad you
worries,
like
mate.
it.
I
I've
Connor.
got
just
you.
realized
I
I've
got
not
you.
watched I need to watch some of those Korean romance films that everyone loves.
I think it's Korean. I might be wrong by that and sound really stupid, but I think it's Korean.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just checking now. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's my pick.
Oh, is it me?
Go on,
Yeah.
go on, Kai.
My last two choices, yeah.
it's actually from Hong
Yes.
Kong, In the Mood for Love.
Damn
I
it, I was
have.
wrong. Now I seem stupid.
I'm slightly upset because I have 3 movies left, and all 3 of them are really, really good. I am going to take Dirty Dancing as my 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like both of these ones could get me votes, but I'm trying to think of which one will get me more because I need to win and not lose. I'm gonna take.
You're not gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. I already
Oh
know
my
I'm
gosh,
gonna
there are
lose.
so many good movies.
I'm gonna take Love Actually.
Yeah, fair.
Interesting.
That's
I
gonna be
Yeah.
my pick.
Sorry.
Now I don't know.
Oh, this is difficult.
Con-
There's so many good movies I want to pick.
Connor, unfortunately, it's your pick.
No. I
Try to
know.
band together. You got this.
Well, I guess you could. No, it's about the brothers getting back together. It's not really romance, is it? I'm not gonna get anything. It's a 3.3 on on Letterboxd. It's
but so
not
is the
gonna get me
Notebook.
any votes. Oh, okay, but still mid. I'm gonna lose anyway. Me before you.
That was my other pick. That was
Was
my
it?
other
Oh,
pick.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad now. I'm still
Yeah.
gonna lose, but
Heartbreaking movie.
it is.
I'm really struggling. I wanted you to take one of my movies so I could narrow it down, but I'm torn between about 6.
What, me picking one would narrow it
Yeah,
down.
it would.
Me Before You was the end of my list. I didn't have anything else after that.
Plus, I hate that all these movies aren't going to be on any of our lists. I'm gonna go for again. I don't think. Have you seen this? I'm checking Letterboxd. Oh, you guys need to watch these films. The Graduate is what I'm gonna go for.
Yeah, fair. I do need to watch that one. I watched like 10 minutes of it, but I never finished it.
Really good movie. Dustin Hoffman in the lead when he's very young.
Before Shifu, that's for sure.
Yep. Okay,
Um,
bring us home, Harvey.
Can I? I don't know whether I want to pick it or not. I'm torn between two. One of them is Juno.
Okay.
The other one is, and I want to just see what your verdict is on this, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Check the Letterboxd.
That's the
It's
romance.
romance. It's romance.
If
Yeah.
it's got
Yeah.
romance in it, it's all good.
It's definitely a romance
He's fighting
movie.
for his love for.
Yeah.
That's what I was
yeah.
Logan.
thinking, but I didn't know whether it
Yeah.
leaned too far into like other things to it be a different
Nah.
genre.
No, it's there. It's there.
Then I'll go with that. I'll go with Scott Pilgrim then.
We should have said no and just made him pick Juno.
Well, I'm fine with Juno anyway. Like,
Okay, I will. Actually, before I read the list, any honorable mentions?
Okay, I want to point out I really wanted to say Edward Scissorhands because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I've got it tattooed on my body, but I just knew it wouldn't get any votes. So
You should have done it.
No, yeah, but I don't want to lose.
You see,
be
I
honest.
I draft movies I like, and it works.
So do I. I used to do that, and then you kept winning. So it's kind of gone out the window.
So Edward
It's pointless
Scissorhands,
me
your
doing
honorable
that.
mention. Any honorable mentions from you
Shape
two?
of Water.
Okay, interesting. Yeah,
High School Musical 1, 2, and 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
bangers. I would have loved if someone
Amelie.
picked High School Musical. Amelie, nice.
Portrait of a
Uh,
Lady on Fire.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one took Portrait of a Lady on Fire. That was on my
Emma,
list.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Moonrise Kingdom, I almost picked. That was my next one. The other before movies. Sing Street. Has anyone seen Sing Street?
No, but I know it's very good.
Yeah, that was there.
365 Days.
Yeah, I should have made that the punishment movie.
Thanks for not, because I know I'll be watching the punishment movie.
Kissing Booth 2. The Big Sick. Has anyone seen that?
So, Connor, didn't you watch
Good movie.
The Lobster the other day?
I did, yeah.
You could have picked that.
Why would I want to pick The Lobster? It wasn't that great. It's so mid.
Quite a popular movie though.
Punch Drunk Love. Little Women.
Crazy Stupid Love. We didn't pick.
Yeah. Are we Little Women fans here? I'm a Little Woman fan.
I was close to saying Little Women. It's in like my top 3 of the bar.
Yeah,
It's in my top 12. If to
Wait,
make
Connor,
more sense.
you've got La La Land on your list. Why are you? I feel like that alone is going to get you votes.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why
but then
you're
the rest of my
concerned.
list's
You've got a good
awful.
list.
You got
Right,
the vote.
I'll read out the list so we can gauge. Kai has About Time, Titanic, Past Lives, Dirty Dancing, and Love Actually.
I'm
Good
taking
list.
that. That's yeah.
Connor has La La Land, The Notebook, Grease, In the Mood for Love, and Me Before You.
That's a solid list.
Yeah, it's good.
I
I
have
expect to lose every week.
I have Some Like It Hot, The Silver Linings Playbook, Before Sunrise, The Princess Bride, and The Graduate. And then Harvey has Her, When Harry Met Sally, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Your Name, and Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Interesting weeks, tough stuff. I've realized I think my 5. I don't think Kai's seen any of my 5 movies.
I've not seen any of your 5 movies. No.
Oh man, you've got a good night ahead of you then. I think you start with The Princess Bride. But let us
I'm gonna
know.
watch the Lego movie.
Yeah, I know you will. Let us know on Twitter who you think has the best list. It will be out soon after this episode, and the loser will be watching The Kissing Booth. I really just want to watch Jacob Elordi. But thank you everyone for watching this episode. Any final remarks from you guys?
Tom Cruise is supposedly going to star in Quentin Tarantino's last movie.
Woo! Perfect. Get him his Oscar. Let's do it. I really want to see
Yeah,
that.
that would be it.
That'd be
Yeah.
so cool. Give both of them an Oscar for it. I'm excited for that. Anyone else?
I don't think so.
Great. Okay. Thank you for watching the Original
Follow.
Screenplay episode 21.
Why does it keep doing that?
I
And
want
we will see you all next week. Bye.